everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the balls will put total weather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game. And that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality and the ground.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fires to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside of the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Finds his man. It's Brown. And tackled there by the defense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good...
Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Rush is on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
LSU trying to convert a 4th down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown LSU. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Staley. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
He'll try to do it himself. Across the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Looking to take a shot. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown Vols.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Tripped up for the tackle.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That What great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Straight ahead from inside his 25. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Staley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air. It's Aguilar. Moving away from pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Got a man. It's Staley. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Dura. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play.
There he goes! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole and brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
LSU 21, Tennessee 6.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
On the shovel. Turning it on. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quick catch on third down. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yards.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The quick out. Got enough space. Touchdown LSU. Made the grab
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the ball's headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming to the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on up.
There he goes. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Here comes the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And they've got it down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play to pad the stats. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Now improvising. He's going up top here late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it.
to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. Complete downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll pull it down.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is how you form tackle. Put your head on him, bring your feet, get him to the ground. That's how you create those little birdies that fly over people's heads when they're running with the football, and you can see them getting woozy. What a great stick by the linebacker.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grabs behind the line, it's Green. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And you really want to pay this drive up. This is a nice drive by this offense. Got to keep it going. Got to keep the foot on the gas. Obviously trailing with a chance to tie this football game going into the half.
Using the quick game. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
LSU lining up first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Pressure coming, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Plucks it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has... And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's Underwood. There's the pressure. Hit as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going up top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and the defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. pick six. Doesn't get much worse than that.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it on the right. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Fires to the big fella. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver can get it. The Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simpson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first and 10 from the 42-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He's moving out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Finds a man by himself. At the 20, he's got space. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Scrambling away. Got it in the middle. It's Haynes. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Michigan! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The short hands, it's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Wants to go up top. On the move to his left. Catch in the middle. It's Haynes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery rock.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's got it for for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And they just keep firing, taking out big chunks here, trying to keep the game alive.
No trickeration there at all, Reese. I mean, that's a play for vertical everybody's got in their playbook, and you're just counting on someone somewhere downfield to make a play.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
The big fella's on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. He wants to throw it. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. The clock is at 20 seconds left to play. They'll line up for an onside kick to try to pull it out. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Not sure why they want to throw again. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters?
on to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Snagged out of the air. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory. Gets 15 and a first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They feed him again. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar.
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you've got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. Just keeps moving. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Wolverines in the hurry up. They're going to ride this running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Snagged in the middle, it's Haynes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Trying to take it back.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
That is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking him out.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Good enough for the first. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned.
Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick completion to the right. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Extending the play. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the To the air, it's Underwood. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Marshall. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Going to sling it on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. LSU quick to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here's a heat. There he goes. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Durham.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
They want to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And it's right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead. Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle. It's Sharp. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sets up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the 15. QB draw. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Time to take a shot. It's in. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Here's the handoff. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To pass. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Durham. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking to the end zone. Got his man downfield. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, get them tackled to the block.
Sneak gets it done.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Graham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, LSU! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's past the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They'll try to run for it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
Ohio State, 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Rushes on him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher time to figure out where on the coaching now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a... Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position.
The returner runs it down to the 38. Offense will take over at first and 10.
All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Really good offenses are able to attack shooting. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, deep.
Oh, he's got some space. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. Man, oh man, contact was optional. It was like the back was engaging in a lot of social distancing or something.
That was way too easy. Defenses is about funneling the ball to the unblocked defender. You could tell they didn't have a clue what was going on. They got to get the ball turned. You can't let him run north-south and try to get it downhill like that, especially with that kind of speed.
Now they're going to throw it. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you want it to open up. It isn't how you want it to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. The give to the back. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Defense might bring the house here. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the
converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Aller. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They call the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff to the single back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down, it creates 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Using his legs, it's Jackson. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Setting up the screen. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. throw to the outside is complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. The Nittany Lions are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job.
Touchdown, Tigers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Aller. He lets it fly. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense.
And just when you thought this half was going to end ho-hum, the offense coughs it up, and the defense is able to not only recover the fumble, but they take it back for a touchdown. They steal more points before heading in at halftime.
And the point after is good. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pena. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Lead pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Looking downfield on first down. Fires it. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Caught over the middle. It's Hudson.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some.
Hauls it in the first down and more. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires left. Makes a connection. Turning it on. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will put them up here in the second half. That was a lightning fast drive that
you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Makes the grab past the marker. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
First down, Penn State. That's the end of the third quarter.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Buying some time. Lets it fly. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's sharp. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but they'll be a little short of the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock. Try to win? No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Back to pass, it's Allard. Dances away. Pulls it in, it's Hudson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards. But if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
The Nittany Lions will keep this drive going.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
With the catch, it's Anderson. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket, so he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
The short hands, it's Anderson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Finds him out of the backfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Wide open spaces. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. LSU right back to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start. Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Hale.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. On it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's now second down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. To throw, it's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Now, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, LSU. He just sprints into the end zone. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's sure hands. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And at first down, right back to the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, what a sack by this defense. It just feels like they've been a little bit on their heels on this drive. The offense has had their way with them. They come up with a huge sack, and now they get them to third down and long.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And he finds the running back in the flat. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. And And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a dart to the left side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Hits into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football is moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone. What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Second down, looking to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Nice grab. It's Williams. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
We're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. It's Williams. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Great move there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the 3rd quarter. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up to become a hero? Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Williams. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. Touchdown, Bama. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Is that a championship-winning play, a defensive score to take the lead in the 4th quarter?
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Man, the defense seems to be all about
Cooler! Cooler!
Trumpet! Set! Set, ready! Set! Come on, set! Hunt up! Flag! Set, go! Brass! Brass! Four! Four! Here we go! Set! Ready? Brass! Military stuff! Ready? Here we go! Here we go! Drum! Hunt up! Hut! Hut, buddy! 22, 1! Set up! Form! Cooler! Wait! Trick 9, beat! Ready, ready! Ready, go! Here we go! Hunt go! Ready! Ready! Set, ready! Down! Here we go, here we go! Let's go! Let's get on! Let's go! Let's go! Set, ready! Ready! Here we go, here we go. 180. Military, stump 180. One player, 22, water. Banner, banner, up 180. Trick 9 feet, trick 9 feet. Ready. Set up. Flag! 180 up! Cooler! Cooler! Base 27, ready, go! Base 27, jump! Charcoal! Ready, ready! Block trumpet! Here we go! Flag! 180. Ready! Set up, ready! Set up! Down! Ready! Brass! 10. 4! Here we go, here we go! Brass! Check out. Let's go! Let's go! What is